What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Khanstens, and today we are back at it with another Starcraft video. In the upper left hand corner we have the French player Liquid Clem, and in the bottom right hand corner, hailing from Korea, we have the Zerg player Armani. You guys know both of these players are absolutely phenomenal. This guy is like what, 12 almost? No, I'm just kidding. But he's like 18, 19, something like that. He's super young, but he's so good. One of the best youngest players. I mean, I know he's won so much money. If you look at his price pool, he's up there. I think he's like top 20 already, maybe even higher, maybe top 10. Just an absolutely fantastic player. Well, Armani, on the other hand, I think he's made the GSL like, I think he made it like his first time into the round of 32 recently, and ever since then he's kind of just popped off, and like he's been doing so well lately. Like, he always used to be like a bottom 16 or bottom 16 player type of thing, you know, but like recently he's really showcased his skill, and you know, maybe he can take down the Terran Titan, the TT from French. But you know what, we don't know. This guy is an absolute madman. I swear he's like 12. He looks like he's 12, you know. I mean, super young, super young. I feel like an old man compared to him. But I mean, if you ever want to learn how to play a standard build or something of the sorts, Clem is definitely your man. This guy is standard almost all the time, but his micro and macro are so efficiently done that it's just crazy how good this kid is. But looks like it is a pretty standard game, you know. Barracks into command center with a Reaper, hatch into spawning pool as well. I mean, the main game in the beginning is, oh, let's see if we can deny the third base with a Reaper. And the queen's job is usually to push it off, so by the time this Reaper comes here, the queen should be close to popping, but there should be 4 lings. Yep, right away. Armani's really quick with that. Let's follow this Reaper around. Let's see what this Reaper man can actually get done. You know, back in the day, Reapers used to do a lot of damage. Now, if they get a decent scout off, they're like phenomenal. Oh wow, that's quite the early third base. I don't think Clem sees it, right? Oh no, he did see it. Never mind. You just saw the edge of it. You can see the edge of the creep, but the link should force away this Reaper. I don't think he's gonna get much done here. Oh, he gets 1 Zergling though. Oh, can he get another one? Oh, and the queen's about to pop this, so that Reaper will be shoved away rather easily, but he does get a link for his troubles, and he does scout out the third base and the timing there as well. Behind this, Clem is going for the double expand. Quick third CC, which is quite the crazy play if I say so, but reacting to Armani taking such an early third base, he's like, alright, hold up guys, I need to take third base just as early. This is going to delay his production, so it looks like he's going for a second barracks before he's going for a starport, which I like to see. I'm hoping he pops some Hellions out here. I'm assuming that's why he threw the reactor on there, just for some map control, because I know Armani will not have much of a map presence since he is going for such an early base. He really wants to get that creep tumor, but that Reaper is dangerously low. And he's sitting at 2 kills. I don't know if he killed another Ling or if he killed a creep tumor or what he killed, but that man is a warrior and a fighter. Stem is being researched as well. 1 single Hellion. Oh, there you go, 2 Hellions. 2 Hellions and a Reaper. That's the Reaper squad, you know. I'm surprised he only made 2 Hellions and not 4. I guess since he's made the early command center, he really needs those minerals to actually produce the amount of workers that he needs. I mean, usually. But Armani is going to scout this. He's like, oh, what's going on here? Something fishy, eh? And he does see the third command center. And he's like, what? What's going on here? This guy's playing greedy. And then he sees the starport as well. Marines were still gunning down the Overlord, and that thing will plop all his guts all over the factory. Disgusting. But behind this, Armani, he's just droning up. Already on 43 drones. Evo chamber coming down as well. Surprised he's not going for a double Evo. But spreading that creep, one of the most important things when facing a Terran players. Having creep spread out, having overlords in the corners and everywhere. Terrans love to do their drops. The little hit squad is now coming out, but Clem's going to be able to pump out lots of workers really fast, especially with 3 workers at once as well. I mean, if anything, this is a lead for Clem. Let's see income. Can we see income right here real quick? Yeah, just look at that. Mules. Yellow mining machines. As soon as they return, you just see their income go up. Ready? Watch this. Boom. Went up by a solid 100 there. 200, 300. It's crazy. He's only on 2 mules. Like, imagine once they get like late game when Terrans get like 4 or 5 CCs and they land like 8 mules in one mining badge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 mules. Because you're not supposed to have more than 8 because then you're not mining efficiently and you're wasting it. But that income skyrockets. You get so many minerals. But it looks like Clem is pushing across the map while I am rambling on about some stupid I don't even know what I was talking about. I already forgot. Oh, quite ballsy there by Clem, going straight for those queens, knowing the banelings are still not done yet. Baneling speed is not done, which is going to be a massive problem for Armani. This is such a dangerous push. Hellbats are done as well. The armory has been finished. Clem now picking up workers, but a lot of his marines are very low, and he only has 1 medevac to heal all of them. He's going to get another queen goes down. Not enough energy for transfuses as well. Clem picks up some queens, gets a couple drones, and goes, alright, I'm gonna head out, and just dips. I mean, that map presence is so influential for a Terran player, because if anything you kill off in the early game really snowballs into the late game. If you kill off a queen here, another queen here, another queen here, I mean, later in the game they're not gonna have that many queens left. You're gonna have to keep remaking queens, which is gonna slow them down. But it looks like Armani is trying to go for a Ling run by as well, but Clem already has some units here, has drilling claws as well, and Armani is just not gonna get anything from that. Bathing speed has just started, or 15-20 seconds ago, so I mean he's not gonna have that for a while. So Clem going for 1-1 right now. He can still go for another push. It looks like he is gonna go for another push, and that can do a lot of damage. A couple of marines here at the door, but the wall will not be closed. Nice Ling flood there by Armani, but a couple of Hellbats are in the third base, and I think he should be able to hold this up. Yes, nice pull there by Clem. At the same time, excuse me, at the same time he's at, why is it doing this? Oops, that's not what I was trying to show. There we go. I was trying to zoom out a little bit. I'm like, why is it not zooming out? It looks like he is going to gun down this hatchery as well. I don't think Armani can save it. He's trying to transfuse, but not enough. Nice pickup there as well. Saves most of the marines. A couple of Jimmies have been blown up by the banelings. Oh, the warrior. 2 kills. He survives somehow. Oh, Clem picks him up. He's like, I'll save you there, Jimmy. Thanks for doing my work for me. A nice pickup there by Clem. Excuse me. That 4th base is so crucial for a Zerg player, because if the Zerg player cannot get that 4th base up, I mean, it really snowballs into the Terran player. Bailing speed is done though, so Clem will know not to fight on creep for the majority of the time, especially without tanks or anything like that. It looks like Hydrogen is on the way along with 26 Ling, so it looks like it's going to be a Hydra Ling Bane type of a composition. At the same time, Clem is going for Drilling Claws and lots of Marines. Marines, Medevacs, Widow Mines. MMM, you know, anything that starts with M, Clem's making it. 1-1 is about to finish, and that is when Clem is going to push. 1-1 has already finished for Armani, actually. His +2 is already halfway done as well, so I mean, that is good for the Lings. I forgot what it was. Or this is a Banelings. I don't remember, but something takes 2 shots or something. I think it's Lings that they take 3 shots by tanks if they have an armor up. This is going to be busted down. Clem has no idea this is going on, but he does have a couple of Hellbats here. At the same time, he's attacking the 4th base once again. I don't know if he's paying attention. Clem! Barely paying attention there. Marines are on the way to pick up all of those Banelings. He saves a bunch of them. A few Marines do lose their lives, but picking up lots of Banelings here as well. Blows up a couple of Marines. Let's look at units lost here already, you know? If I can find it. There we go. Yeah, just look at the cost efficiency of Clem. I mean, just look at it, right? He's even losing more and more as we speak. Almost 2 grand ahead if you include gas and stuff. He's just such a good player. Gunning down queens. Another queen goes down. See, 2 more queens go down. And he picks up and runs away. It is the life of a Terran player. Just kidding. But he's also going for a vehicle plating. Or a vehicle damage. That's interesting. I guess he's going to be making a lot of tanks or a lot of Widow Mines. But +2/+2 is on the way. +2 attack has started. +3 has not started. Does he have a hive? I don't think he has a hive. No, he does have a... Oh, no, he doesn't have a hive. Huh, I'm counter-reacting myself. This is a very dangerous spot here. I mean, especially with the siege tank sieged up like this. This is not good. I mean, this is going to be so hard to break. for Armani. He's going to need a massive surround. Bailing's coming in from the side. They are going to flank a bunch of the siege tanks. A lot of the Marines in the back doing absolutely nothing. I guess they are walking off the flank. But a few of the siege tanks have been picked off already. Hydra's coming in to reinforce, but more siege tanks are on the way as well. Clem, I don't think you fight this without the siege tank support. Yeah, I think he needs a couple more siege tanks. And because I don't think this is enough Marines. Maybe to do some poking damage, but yeah. Another siege tank is coming in. Lots of reinforcements coming in. 2 more tanks on the way. Yeah, 5 tanks is going to be a lot of shelling. It's going to be very hard for Clem to actually hold on. He needs to send more lings. He needs to send lings for a counterattack, but there is a planetary here. Armani gonna jump on it right away as soon as he sees those more reinforcements coming in. Picks up a couple of the siege tanks. More siege tanks coming in. They will scare off Armani. But more Marines also on the way. 26 lings on the way. +2/+2 has now finished for Clem, I think, right? Yeah. +2/+2 has finished, but only +1 done right now for Armani. For melee, I mean, his +2 is on the way. Marines fully healed. That 4th base is not going to survive. It's going to be gunned down almost instantly. +2/+2 Marines do so much damage. I mean, Armani is on 4th base. 4 bases. I mean, 3 bases now. He's bleeding. Clem is on 4 bases. His income is phenomenal. Sitting on 88 workers to it. Zerg with 70 workers only. I mean, Armani should have a 5th base, maybe even a 6th base by now. Should be in the making. But Clem is just putting on so much pressure. Why did I say pressure? I don't know. Bailing surround comes in from the backside, but I mean, Clem just picks up and goes, runs back. Siege tanks have been sieged on the front lines. They're going to pick up a lot of Banelings. Hydras are going to be left to fend for themselves, especially off creep. You do not want to fight with Hydras off creep. Liberators on the way for extra sieging power. And Armani, at this point, he is just bleeding. If you look at the supplies, just look at the supply, right? Just like Todd said, look at the supply. Look at the soup. Liberators will be picked off, though. I mean, Clem did not have enough Marines there to cover it, but he just has so many Marines. I mean, he's sitting on so many barracks. They're just instantly flooding down. It's like lings, a ling trail. Now Armani's going for counterattack. I feel like he needed that a long time ago. He needed a better surround, honestly. And he needed to contest the 4th base, because once the Zerg loses the 4th base, it's just so hard to come back. Like the first time he lost it, if he had Bailing speed a little bit earlier, I don't think he loses it. But since Bailing speed was so late, he lost the base because Clem was able to gun it down. Nice surround there by Armani on the siege tanks, but I mean, just look at the supply. I mean, Clem doesn't care about losing these. He's just picking up the Hydras and running away. And GG is called. A little bit anticlimactic. But yeah, Clem kept on pushing his advantage ever since he picked out that first 4th base. He never let up. He kept on pushing Armani. He's like, nope, I'm not going to let you rebuild. I'm not going to let you rebuild. Kept on picking off units here and there, here and there, here and there, and then he officially takes the win. But I want to thank you guys for watching. If you like what you saw, leave a like, subscribe, comment on what you'd like to see next, who your favorite pro players are, and whatnot. But I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.